Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maida. It's been a long time. I know it's been at least a month since I've posted. My apologies. I'm truly sorry, but I come today back on these YouTube streets. I'm here to talk about something other than Colleen Ballinger's weird ass apology video.
Toxic gossip train.
If you want to hang out with me for a little bit, talk about makeup, I've got a few things from Refy that I wanted to test out with you. So if you want to hang out with me for a little bit and try these new goodies out with me, then I hope that you'll keep on watching. Toxic gossip train. Alrighty. What do I have on? So I've already applied Verdant Forcefield, of course, sunscreen. And I also applied some Hydro Grip. I've been using this, not a lot, which I feel like says a lot in that sense. And for today's look, we're gonna go really minimal. I've recently fallen back in love with the Skin Mimetic concealer from Make, and I've really enjoyed wearing it recently. So my huge application, and I'm just gonna buff it out with a fluffy brush. So anywhoosies, yeah man, I've been gone for at least a month. I did not mean for me to be gone as long as I have been. I had a couple of things that were just going on, you know. Let me get this out of the way here. Things just happen, you know, as they do. And no worries, I'm not gonna trauma dump or anything, but yeah, they were just things that needed my attention. I just wasn't feeling all too gravy, and I don't mean to be like a butthead and like be super vague about these things, but I don't know, guess these things just don't really belong on the internet, you know. Would have come on here way sooner, well, not way sooner, but at least a week prior to now, had I not gotten a sty. I got a sty and just was not a good time for me, man. So yeah, I had to let that kind of heal on its own, and it has. Anyway, I'm also going to do my brows, and I'm gonna use the Sculpting brow tint from Make. I actually haven't really done my brows either. So while I was gone, I did continue to consume beauty content and stumbled on Refy. I had heard of the brand before, and it was my understanding that it was actually more of like a brow focused kind of brand. As you can see, I barely have any brows, so it never quite made sense to me to like look further into what the brand had to offer. But curiosity got the better of me, and I went to their website and I noticed that they have quite a few. They have a couple of blush products. Editing Maida here. So how about they only have one blush product? I made the mistake in thinking that the lip blush was also a blush, but I still end up putting it on the cheeks. But yeah, just wanted to clarify, it's only one blush product that Refy carries at the moment, which is the cream blush. The lip blush is only meant for lips. They have, of course, your brow stuff, but I was very much intrigued by their, what do you call these? What are these called? Lip blush. Wanted to give them a try, so I'll be putting that on shortly. Okay, so I do want to focus quite a bit on the brows just because I want to achieve the Refy look, you know, very bold brows, clean looking skin. Alrighty, not that it's gotten any better, but here we are. Brows are on. So let's get right to it. So I did get the shade Orchid in their lip blush. All of the product that comes in the component. I was honestly a little bit scared that these were going to be itty bitty tiny products, and I'm pleased to say that they're not that bad. There is 0.17 ounces of product, and as you can see, Orchid is a mauvey leaning kind of pink. I also got the shade Wine, and it is this one. Wine is a deeper, kind of richer, more berry leaning pink. I'll insert swatches and such. And then I also purchased the cream blush, and it looks like this. The cream blush is a light type of texture. On camera, it looks more like a peachy nude. However, on my skin, it sort of leans a lot more neutral. I do wish this was a little bit bigger because, girl, 0.05 ounces for $20? Girl, goodness. This is such a unique shade. I don't think I have anything like this in my collection. And finally, I bought the gloss highlighter, which I believe this is the only shade that they carry, Topaz. Check it out. Look at how stunning this is. Do you see that? The gloss highlighter does not set, so it does stay tacky on the skin, which helps the longevity of the product's glossiness. So if you don't like sticky cheeks, then you might not like this product. So pretty. Let me turn down my light a little bit so you can see the color a little bit better. Super pretty. I know that Refy is kind of like a very minimalist packaging kind of brand. I just expected a little bit more. Me again. So it's not so much that the packaging is low quality or cheapy feeling. It's not. I guess I expected it to be a little more weighted. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with the material itself. I mean, it's like your regular plastic basically. Before I go in with any other product, I want to use some all-nighter setting spray. I've been trying this method or this like technique. Once my base makeup is done, I go ahead and spray it and then I layer on the blushes, highlights, so on and so forth. I feel like it does a nice job at keeping the skin hydrated. So let me do that. Let me start out with Rose. Okay, oh my goodness. She packs a punch. Goodness gracious. I did not think it was going to be this pigmented. The cream blush retails for 20 bucks. There are 5 different shades, all very beautiful. And it says, Refy's cream blush enhances and complements the natural color in your cheeks. It is buildable, allowing you to create a subtle glow or radiant cheek tint. Our cream blush is highly pigmented, so only a small amount of product is needed to achieve the ultimate glow. Should have read that before applying because I would have been a little bit more careful about application, but it's totally fine. It is blending out rather easily. And I guess it has a lot to do with the shade itself too. The shade itself isn't overpowering. I think it's a really nice, I don't know, like a natural, for my skin, natural tone. Quite believable that I am just like rosy, you know? Let me turn down my lights because I feel like you can't see a thing and I'm over here like plastered in blush. I swear it's much more pigmented in person. But because I am going to layer these products, I'm going to leave it here for Rose. It is really pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy with this shade, girl. So all of the products are vegan and Leaping Bunny certified cruelty-free and dermatologist tested. Some of the tips that they do include in the website or in the description of this product, they say to ensure any base makeup isn't wet or oily before application. It sits perfectly on top of their cream bronzer. I didn't get the bronzer just because I'm not so much of a bronzer girly. As you guys may or may not know, my favorite bronzer has been the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. So if anything, I'll probably just put some of that on top. Cool. Let's give the lip blush, right? Lip blush a try. So the lip blush retails for $24. It comes in 6 shades. Also very, very beautiful. I kind of want to say that they're very like reddish leaning, which I find quite delightful. Lip blush is a lightweight blurring formula that adds a subtle blush of color to enhance your natural lip. The innovative formula gives a unique sensory experience when applying to the lips, and the balm-like ingredients help keep lips feeling moisturized and nourished. Lip blush contains blurring technology to smooth the lips and reduce fine lines, giving a subtle yet natural finish. Lip blush has been developed in 6 buildable shades with different undertones to suit every lip tone for a natural or more noticeable finish depending on your preference. The lip component is fully recyclable and it's suitable for all skin types. Nice, nice. So here's the thing. I was under the impression this was like a multi-use product. It seems that it's actually intended for the lips only, but you know, makeup is makeup. It should be fine to apply on the cheeks as well, I'm sure. Considering this like pinky tone that I have going on, I'm going to apply Orchid and see how that looks. Oh, this feels very soft, the formula. Very easy to glide onto the lips. It is balmy, but it's not sticky. It almost feels like, I don't know, like powdery. Oh my gosh. So cute. And just to test out my theory, I am going to apply some of this on the cheeks. And I am using a denser brush just to help it blend better and diffuse the shade. Okay, so that is what it looks like on top of Rose. That's Rose by itself. I like it. I have to say, just from initial application, these are very easy to blend. They are quite blurring. It's not like enhancing my skin texture whatsoever. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I guess that is where I got a little confused in the name itself, lip blush. I just thought it was a multi-use stick product. 'Tis not. But let me take this guy off the lips and show you what wine looks like. So this is the shade Wine. So I love the before and after shots that they have on the website, just to show you like what a natural lip looks like and then what the lips will look like with the product on. That is super helpful. This model though, she like totally sold it for me. The shade Wine totally sold it for me. Stunning. Oh my goodness. So I totally love the texture on my lips. It feels, like I said, very like balmy, but like balm to powder almost. I love that it's like a matte finish without drying your lips. So now I'm going to apply a little bit of the highlight. This is the gloss highlighter. Again, it's in the shade Topaz, and this retails for $26. Just gonna grab a little bit to start. And it says, Refy's Gloss Highlighter can be used on the cheekbones, eyelids, underbrow, cupid's bow, lips, and collarbones. The non-stick universal formula can be used on top of makeup, giving you the perfect glass-like glow. Our ingredients include natural oils, minerals, which add moisture and blend seamlessly, leaving your skin feeling smooth and silky. That is what she's looking like. I'm gonna apply a little bit more. I have been enjoying highlight ever since I bought the Rare Beauty highlight. I have that one in the shade Enlighten. Pretty sure I've shown you guys what it looks like before. So this is a very interesting product because it does make your skin look almost like wet. Your girl loves that. Your girl loves that. All right, so they did say that I could put this on the lids. So let's try that. Ooh. Okay, let me bring you in closer. Oh my goodness. It's giving that like glass skin kind of look. It's likely going to crease because that is the nature of these types of products. It's just my experience. I do have pretty oily lids to begin with, so I am anticipating some creasing, but I'll show you guys what this whole thing looks like in natural light. I feel really cute, and it's like super effortless. Anyway, I'm going to curl my lashes, add some mascara. Alrighty, and just as I suspected, I am getting a little bit of creasing on the lids, as you can see. But it's totally fine because, you know what? I feel like it's giving, I don't know, like a super model-esque kind of eye look. I don't know. Dude, I'm so rusty. Girl, what do I do? What am I doing? So this is the final look. I do really like this. I think this is gonna be a go-to look for me. So I know I didn't apply wine onto the cheeks. I can do that in like a short or something. I'm gonna try my best to start making content for shorts as well. I do feel like something's missing though. I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Enlighten highlight from Rare Beauty just in the inner corner. Final thoughts, I would say that from the products that I purchased, from my experience with them, just handling them for the first time and swatching and then applying and seeing what they look like on my face, if I were to recommend something, I would probably recommend the lip blush, because I feel like the formulation of this is very unique. It's giving that like pouty, blurred lip without trying too hard, you know? I feel like this whole look was so effortless that makes me feel like these are gonna become a part of my everyday makeup routine. Not only can I use it on the lips, but bruh, you could totally use it on your cheeks as well. Do not limit yourself with what you can do with your makeup. So the highlight, it's definitely pretty. Do I feel like it's a run out and get it kind of product? No. Would I tell you you need to try this? Not necessarily. It is pretty. It's nice to have, especially if you're the type of person who really enjoys a shimmery kind of look, especially if you want to apply it on the rest of your body, like your collarbone, as they suggested. It's not enhancing any skin texture. And you know, one of the things that I do like is that although it is shimmery, it's not shimmery in the sense that it has visible glitters. It's just like a pearlescent kind of finish. The shimmer is so fine that you really cannot tell that you have highlight on, like a nice sheen to the skin. I have to say that the price I feel is very reasonable considering how much you get. There is 0.68 fluid ounces. The cream blush, I do have to say the color itself I feel like is what sort of sells it to me. I didn't think that it was that impressive of a formula. It is somewhat blurring. I do agree that it is blurring. It's not something that is standing out from, at least from the products that I've tried today. Do I love the shade? Yes. I feel like the shade is really pretty, very special, not typical to have this type of rosy peachish. Anywhoosies, I am like trying to get back into the groove of things, and so I'm still a little camera shy, I guess, after a month of not being in front of the camera. So I also have some more makeup that will be trickling in. Hopefully you'll stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I do post. And give this video a like if you liked it or if you found it helpful. Do I look dumb with these on? I kind of feel like I look dumb. That is it. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.